welcome to my Stay Home Reading Rush reading blog. So, I'm going to hopefully have like some montages in here and some updates about the books I'm reading in here and I don't know, cool vlog stuff. But don't get your hopes up. It might just be thoughts because I'm a terrible vlogger. I am 37 pages into Empire of Light by Alex Haro. I'm saying Haro instead of Haro/Haro like I did in my TBR because I figured I should stick to one pronunciation because it would get annoying if I said both every time. This is about an assassin who is trying to protect his lover who has magic, and magic in this world gets you killed. So yeah, it's cool. He's an assassin and he's like being roped into stuff. I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, so that's lit. There's a lot of violence. Actually, I knew there was going to be a lot of violence in it because there is a content warning right here. That entire paragraph was all content warnings. Among other things, there's a lot of violence and some explicit sexual content. So, hopefully it's not going to be as bad as the 12 pages of Smut and Wolfsong. That's what I'm going to continue reading after I film this. But at some point, I'm also going to read Heartstopper Volume 3. I haven't read my physical copy of it yet, which is signed, by the way. And it has a little picture of Charlie. So, it's cute as fuck. It's great. We love it. I've already technically read this because I read it on Tapas as it was coming out. But I'm really excited to read it again because their Paris trip was just so cute. I will catch you guys in my montages and my updates. So stay tuned for those. Update on Empire of Light, which I'm currently resting my phone on right now, so I can't hold it up. But, 58 pages in is when you get to the explicit sexual content, and it only lasts 4 pages, but it's a time. I'm not quite sure what else to say about it without, spoiling it, even though that's not, I guess it is a spoiler, but I don't feel like it's a spoiler people would care about. But regardless, just to make sure, I'm not gonna say how it was a time, why it was a time. It was a time, yo. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't badly written. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do this. I will do this. I will put all of the content warnings for Empire of Light in the description down below. So, if you wanna cause it goes into detail in the parentheses of the explicit sexual content, so it goes into detail about what it specifically is. And so if you wanna know, you can go look at the description. It won't be the first thing in the description. It'll be like a read more type thing. And then you can know if you need to know, but if you don't want to know, you don't have to know, because I'm not gonna say anything more. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna continue reading, and we shall just see how it goes. So I've read about 40 pages today, and I don't have any like real thoughts at the moment. I mean, I like where the book is heading, and I got to the part 2 of the book, so like that's cool. But I'm not really feeling reading at the moment, so I thought I would watch the new clip of What the Fuck, which is the Belgian version of Scam, and they're doing a lockdown version, so like it's just so good. And everybody's locked inside and using like social media to like connect, and it's so good and so pure, and I love everything about it. So I'm gonna watch the new clip, and then I'm gonna go make some rice because I haven't eaten all day today. Y'all, that clip was so pure. So pure. I love it so much. If you haven't already watched Scam or What the Fuck, what are you doing? They're so great. You just have to watch subtitles, because they're in either Norwegian or whatever you speak in Belgium. I'm not sure what they speak in Belgium, honestly. It's because sometimes they'll use German words and sometimes they'll use French words. So like I think they have like this weird mixture of French and German that it's called something, I'm sure, but Belgian maybe? Who knows? But yes, you should go watch it, and I'm gonna go make some rice now. There was another explicit sex scene, but it was only 2 pages. So, this is much better than Wolfsong when it comes to explicit sex. I mean, it got more violent. There's always some violence in this book. You can always count on violence to make an occurrence in this book. This book is basically nothing but violence. Somebody is either getting almost killed or beat up, or something is happening. So, it's honestly, it's a fun time. I like the characters. dark in my room, it's not because I have blackout curtains or anything. It's just because it's storming outside. So I did read a little bit before the storm got too bad and I couldn't see. But I didn't read a lot. And now that it's super dark in my room and I don't want to turn on a light because I'm lazy, I'm not gonna film myself reading like I was planning on doing that because I was gonna light the candle and then film myself reading, but it was already dark by that point and I was like, this isn't gonna look good, so I didn't do that, and it just got worse. So, like, I'm sorry, y'all, but no reading montage after I lit that candle. Maybe I'll come back and I'll light a different candle and then film myself reading. Again, who knows? While this dark prevails, I'm going to probably watch the Phantom recording of the best Phantom recording. Phantom of the Opera, by the way, not like just a random Phantom recording of like something you'd see on BuzzFeed Unsolved or something. But no, because Kaz was like, hey, there's this YouTube channel that has like shows for 48 hours, and right now they have Phantom, and I was like, I love Phantom. At least I love this production of Phantom, and I loved the production of Phantom that I saw when I saw it on tour. So, you know, I'm gonna watch that probably like on my laptop because I don't want to do ads, or I'd watch it on my TV. I completely forgot I signed up to do this thing. It's about comics by my favorite comic company, and it's real lit. I just saw a panel on coloring with the creator of Check Please. I'm not gonna butcher her name because she doesn't deserve that. I've been reading though, because it's finally light outside. Yay! But right now I am, let's see, I just got to part 3, so I'm on page 195, which isn't too bad. And shit's going down. Yeah, so I can't say really anything besides that, because it would be a giant spoiler. But yeah, shit's hitting the fan. Shit has really hit the fan, y'all. So, I think I've gotten to all the content warnings now. And yeah, shit has hit the fan. And I think it's only 280 pages. Let's see. 280 pages. Yep. So less than 100 pages left. And yeah, that's lit, because I can totally finish it between today and tomorrow. I still have to read Heartstopper, but that's not going to take me long at all. So yeah. This is going to start at 4, I believe. Yeah, at the top of the hour. And it's, what's it called? Comic Creators in Quarantine Getting Coffee. We love it. So, yeah. I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna probably actually take a shower, and then I'm gonna read some more.
Nog enkel de layout en...
I am. Let me move the bookmark so you can clearly see it. that much away from finishing Empire of Light, which is good, right? Yeah, I'm gonna finish it today. There was almost another explicit smut scene, but it didn't get past the like the makeout portion. Like, they didn't even get to remove their clothes. Like, they tried to, and then they got interrupted, which, like, quality. There was an execution, which the execution was, you know, typically when you think of an execution, you think of, like, I don't know, hanging. That's a public execution that usually goes down pretty well. No, this wasn't a hanging. This was a burn the person at the stake. Yep. So they took this person, they put him on a pyre, and they lit the pyre on fire with the person still alive. So the person just burned to death. So when I say this book has violence, I'm not joking around. So if you are in the least bit squeamish about that kind of thing, I would not suggest this book for you at all. So, like I said, I will put the content warnings in the description below. But it kind of had some poetic justice. The fact that they chose burning. I can't tell you why, because it would be a major spoiler. But yeah, I'll tell you that it had some poetic justice. And even though I was like, wow, this is a lot, I wasn't like, wow, I wish they would have chosen a different method. I was like, no, I can see why they chose burning. Does that make me a terrible person? I don't know. And I hope you also enjoyed that little clip of What the Fuck, because I love that show so much. I just watched the clip for today, and it was great. Also, I read the Fever King update, the Fever King webtoon update. It was lit. Oh my god, y'all. Okay. So, it's getting to the scene, like, so there are, like, two scenes, like, two slow, like, will they, won't they scenes, and this is the second will they, won't they scene, and the second scene goes hard, and I can't wait to see the rest of it, because they teased me, man. They only put half the scene in this webtoon. It's okay, though, because next Monday, I can see the rest of it, I guess. Hopefully it's next Monday anyway, because it says every 7 days, but, like, it was updated on Friday, so I thought I was going to be able to see it on Friday, but then I looked and it was like, unlocking soon, and I was like, what the fuck? And so I guess it's because I probably read it on a Monday or something. I don't know. But it's real good. Still don't know where my copy of The Electric Air is. The independent bookstore I bought it from has not emailed me back being like, hey, it's on the way now. Sorry about the wait. No, they haven't done that yet. So probably still gonna have to wait for it. But anyway, this has gone on for far too long, so I will catch you later with my finished thoughts on Empire of Light, and then an outro, because I have to read Heartstopper too. Y'all tuned in for that, even though I've already read that, and my thoughts are gonna be like, this is adorable, I love it. I finished the book, and I did some math. So there were 3 explicit sex scenes, I believe. And they were each about 4 pages. So that's 12 pages. So this book also has 12 pages of smut, but they're just spaced out, so it's more bearable. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. So yeah, this book real good. I don't know why it says book 1, because this felt like it could be a good standalone. So I don't know what book 2 is gonna be, because it left in a pretty good spot. And I was like, there's gonna be a second book? Maybe it's gonna be like one of those things where it's like different people. That could be cool, because the universe is really cool. So like other characters, love to see it. Same characters? I don't know. I feel like their story was told. And like, if they have like cameos, I would love to see that. Like, I'd love to see like little cameos of what happens to them after this book. But like, as a whole book, like, I don't want them to be the main characters of book 2. If there's a book 2. I mean, it says Voyance book 1 right here on the cover, so that would make you think there's a book 2. But who knows? So anyway, those are really all of my thoughts that I can give you that aren't spoilery. I may do a review of this and then give all of my spoilery thoughts at the end. I may do that. But for this reading vlog, obviously, I didn't want to spoil anything. So yeah. Like I said, like I've been saying throughout this whole video, the content warnings for this book will be in the description down below. So if you want to know all the shenanigans that happen in this book in detail, not just, oh yes, it's very violent and there is explicit sexual content. If you want to know what kind of violence and what kind of sexual content, it will be in the description below. I'm gonna read, I don't have it, but yeah, Heartstopper is over on my shelf. I can't hold it up, but it's gonna be lit. I'm looking forward to reading it so much. And y'all know what my thoughts are gonna be. I've already read this. So, y'all know what my thoughts are gonna be. But, yeah, I really enjoyed Empire of Light. Look forward to a review video, hopefully. Because, I don't know, it's a smaller book that not many people have heard of, so I figure I should probably do a review for it. Heartstopper is fucking lit, y'all. I forgot some really cute moments happened, and when they happened, I was just like, I forgot about that. So yeah, it was a nice reread. Yeah, it was a fun time. Found out that Charlie has an Iliad poster in his room. So we love that. We love Charlie so much. And yeah, I just really love Heartstopper. And I'm gonna go see if there's a new recent update after this. I am really bad at keeping track of Heartstopper updates, so I just kind of randomly check and I'm like, oh, there's a Heartstopper update, so that's what I'm gonna do after this. I read 600 and something pages, thanks to Heartstopper being like 300 and something pages, and Empire of Light was 280. So yeah, I read over 600 pages technically. Just one was a graphic novel. But yeah, so it was lit. I had a great reading rush. Participated in most of the Instagram challenges. I didn't do the bookshelf one because my bookshelves just don't look that good. At least for pictures. So, I just didn't do that one. But anyway, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed the montages. I hope you enjoyed the updates. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you in the next one.